Hey guys, today we are talking about a movie called Run. It is a 2020 mystery, thriller film directed by Anish Chaganty. The film starts in a hospital. Diane Sherman, Sarah Paulson, anxiously awaits news from the doctors as her baby was born prematurely. When she is brought into the room, she sees her baby, Chloe, and asks the doctors if she will be okay. They don't answer her. 18 years later, Chloe, Kira Allen, is an intelligent girl who suffers from arrhythmia, hemochromatosis, asthma, diabetes, and paralysis, resulting in her needing a wheelchair to move around. She takes a number of medications and is taken care of by Diane. Chloe also has an interest in technology and fixing home appliances. Diane attends a support group session for other mothers whose children are going away to college. When asked about Chloe, Diane remains firm that she doesn't have to worry about Chloe. Chloe has been looking out in the mail for college admission letters, but Diane always reaches the mailbox before her and says there is nothing there for her. After bringing home groceries, Chloe tries to sneak into the bag and get some chocolates, but she finds a container of green and gray pills that appear to be the exact same ones that Diane has been giving her. When Diane brings it to her later that night, Chloe asks if they are actually hers, but Diane says she is mistaken. Chloe later checks the container again and sees a label with her name on it, but then peels it back to find Diane's name attached. Chloe tries to look up the drug, Trigoxin, on the internet, only to find that the internet has been disconnected. Unbeknownst to Chloe, it was Diane. She waits for her mom to be out of the house as she tries to call someone for information on the drug. She tries the local pharmacy, but the pharmacist recognizes the number and thinks it's Diane, forcing Chloe to hang up. She then tries an operator until she learns the call will be charged by the minute. As a last resort, she dials a random number and calls a man who is in the middle of an argument with his girlfriend. After appealing to his ego to stop him from hanging up, Chloe asks him to Google Trigoxin and describe it to her. Contrary to what she is holding, the Trigoxin the man looks up as a red pill, leaving Chloe stunned. Chloe gets Diane to take her to see a movie. She excuses herself to use the bathroom, but really uses the opportunity to run across to the pharmacy. She manages to cut the line and talk to the pharmacist, who recognizes the drug from Diane's prescriptions. The pill is not Trigoxin, but a muscle relaxant for dogs called Ridocaine. Human ingestion causes leg paralysis. As Chloe becomes shocked by this discovery, Diane frantically enters the pharmacy looking for her. She sends the other customers away and gets Chloe alone as she injects her with a sedative. Chloe wakes up to find herself locked in the bedroom. She gets a hot needle and fills her mouth with water before crawling out of the window and making her way to Diane's bedroom window. Using the hot needle to poke a crack on the glass, she spits the water to break the glass. After crawling through, Chloe starts to have an asthma attack and manages to make it to her room to get her inhaler. She tries to go downstairs but falls when the wheelchair lift breaks. Chloe manages to just slightly move her legs. She wheels herself out of the house and makes it down the road where she stops the mailman Tom, Pat Healy, who recognizes her. Chloe tells him about what Diane has been doing, and he agrees to help her. Unfortunately, Diane is driving down the street and happens to see her. She runs to Tom and asks to see her, saying she will take her to the hospital. Diane instead gets a needle from her bag and injects Tom before getting Chloe back. Back at home, Diane has now chained Chloe's wheelchair in the basement, while it's implied that she killed Tom since she is seen dragging a bloody body away. Chloe looks through the trash and sees college acceptance letters. She also finds a box that reveals Diane's dark secret: her real baby Chloe died after just over 2 hours from being born. Diane snatched another baby girl from the hospital, and Chloe finds a newspaper clipping of her birth parents crying, as well as a picture of her as a child with apparently proper use of her legs. When Diane goes downstairs, Chloe asks her if she was ever sick, and Diane is insistent that she has always been taking care of her. She starts to make some kind of neurotoxin to feed Chloe, but the girl locks herself in the closet. She then grabs a bottle of organophosphate as Diane enters, and Chloe drinks it to poison herself. Diane frantically tries to stop her. Diane brings Chloe to the hospital where she is stabilized but cannot speak. When Chloe wakes up, she tries to message the nurse by writing something down, but the nurse is called out on another task. Diane seizes the opportunity to snatch Chloe and bring her back home. The nurse returns and sees that Chloe scribbled "Mom" on the paper to alert her. Diane reaches an escalator that is out of order, but when she tries to find another way out, Chloe stops the wheelchair by planting her feet on the ground and declaring she doesn't need Diane. Security catches up to them, and Diane pulls out her gun, leading her to get shot in the shoulder and fall down a flight of stairs. 7 years later, Chloe's life has gotten better. She is married with a child, Annie, and she has slightly better use of her legs, as well as having been able to reunite with her biological parents. Chloe has also been developing prosthetic limbs for children. She even visits Diane at a correctional facility and still addresses her as Mom. However, she is also sneaking her ride-a-cane to prevent her from walking, now having control over her former captor.